Good evening, everybody. How we doing? It's Wednesday night. It's time for the throwdown. There's nobody in, so I should be too crazy. Wonder if we're gonna be able to see comments this week.
Hopefully.
I am here with my partners in crime, Chad. Don't call me Chucky Soto and Tuanamoto. How we doing, fellas?
Well,
all right. Checking in and accounted for. All players are present and ready to roll. So
yeah, everybody who tried to comment last time that couldn't comment, feel free to handwrite those comments and send them to Rodney and Chad, and they will respond to you with another handwritten letter.
That's right. Snail mail will prevail. We can do it. We can do it well. Why? Because we've done it.
You say that, I do have a little pigeon coop that's actually right out there. So if you want to send the mail through a little pigeon,
just make sure you write legibly. We'll be checking your spelling and your punctuation.
All right. Returned with red marks.
Returned with red marks.
Oh God.
Yeah, I can remember that.
Actually, no, I was thinking of something else, but I'm not going to go through that rabbit hole.
The sense of dread at the sight of a red mark. No.
Oh no, Harvard really laid it down on that one.
I hear you. All right, fellas. I'm going to go ahead and flip around my board and get crack-a-lacking on my piece.
Flip. Yeah. I need to get one of those cool gridded backgrounds for doing my work too.
You mean these mats?
Yeah.
I got mine at Plaza. I like it, and for me, it's also reversible. So it's black on one side and it's green on another.
Nice.
Because my other mat's currently holding on to some other commissions I'm working on that I cannot really work on right now.
Yeah, this is for New York. Put out I don't know if you guys saw my my sexy new ad.
Oh yeah, saw that bad boy.
Don't be jealous.
Well, I couldn't help it. I was very jealous.
Yeah, too late.
It was so funny because we were talking about ideas, and I was like, well, "Why don't we do this?" And she was like, "Oh, that's a good idea." Hey, Efrain's in the house. What's going on, Efrain? How we doing, brother? Coming way down from Peru. The land of the many aliens.
If you're gonna do another ad like that again, Rodney, definitely use the what's his name from Jurassic Park? I'm trying to remember. Malcolm. The Malcolm pose. So when he's laying down.
What?
Okay. So we did something fun last weekend.
Oh yeah.
We went and saw Jaws in the movie theater.
Oh, so lucky. I did not, and that made me sad. How was it?
It was amazing. The very first time I saw Jaws, I was 7 years old. And we went to the drive-in to see it.
Oh.
And my brother and sister and I all climbed on the hood of the car on a blanket and laid there and watched the movie. Well, my stepdad had already seen the movie, so he knew what was going to happen.
Okay.
And the scene where Richard Dreyfuss goes into Brain's got all the alien heads. The scene where he jumps in the water to check out the boat that they come across that's all messed up.
Yeah.
And he finds the shark tooth and he's looking at it and the guy's head pops out from the hole.
Yes.
And scares the hell out of him. Well, my stepdad, as soon as that happens, he laid on the horn.
How many people stayed on the hood?
You have never seen 3 kids move from the hood of the car to the back seat of the car faster in your life. And he laughed like the Joker. It was so funny. He thought it was so funny. And it was funny.
That sounds like something my dad would have done.
Oh, yeah. It was. So every time I see that, every time anybody mentions Jaws, that's immediately what I think of.
Completely forgot that Jaws was actually back in theaters.
Yeah. Yeah, because we went. It was a movie kind of weekend for the Ficuses. We went and saw Prince's Sign of the Times, which was released in 1987, and the place was pretty packed. I was happy to see that it was packed, and he was just jamming.
And then Jaws, and I wanted to see Jaws, and I thought I was gonna go see it, and it just didn't work out. I'm still trying to get my truck fixed.
Yeah.
So
It completely slipped my mind that I completely forgot that it was even coming out. I was already kicking myself because I didn't get a chance to see Turtles in theaters. Now it's this the situation again.
Yeah.
Well, I did get Jaws on PS2, so I can play it this past weekend. So
Yeah, but it's not the same compared to when you got yourself the big movie theater and the surround sound and stuff like that.
oh yeah, but it's a video game, so
Oh, the video game. Never mind.
yeah, for PS2. So you get to play as Jaws. So
I miss. There are days I do miss working at the movie theaters. We used to have days where we had our little parties. We rent out the entire theater, and we hook up the PlayStation 3s or 4s or Xboxes and start playing video games onto the big screen.
Oh wow.
oh yeah,
That was a lot of fun.
I was
A
gonna
lot
say,
of us.
that sounds like a good time.
Oh yeah, you never hear my supervisor cursing so much. And mind you, he was a very chill person. But then when he started playing Call of Duty, and you hear a headshot, I'm just like, oh shit. And there's like everybody's favorite Guitar Hero.
yeah.
I remember there's Chad, the nostalgia games and videos over here in Florence.
Yes.
They've got a full arcade now with all the old games.
Ooh.
And we know the guy that owns it. He's actually, him and I have been friends for 35 years. So when he opened it, he told us to come on out, and he says you don't have to pay anything. He says just go in there and have fun. So we went in there. If Tina hadn't been with me, I'd probably still be there playing. I was like a 12-year-old kid again. And I managed to get the high score on Centipede, Ms. Pac-Man, and Tempest, and Space Invaders. It was so weird playing Space Invaders. I hadn't played Space Invaders in so long I forgot how to play it.
And then you got the high score.
And then I got the high score.
Then it all came flooding back, and you were
It
like,
all
"Oh
came
yeah,
flooding back.
that's
Yeah, dude, because I used to play Space Invaders at 7-Eleven when I was like 11. I'd walk up there to get a slushie and some comic books and play Space Invaders. That's what we did. And we liked it.
They don't even put arcade games in gas stations anymore."
No. The old spinner rack of comics, the old comic book slushy cups. It's all a thing of the past. So sad.
Speaking of books, anybody picked up anything new this week?
I finally got Ghost Pepper.
Yes. What do you think?
I love it. I
got the Ghost Pepper blank.
I've got one of those. Yeah, I got one. I picked one up. I didn't realize I was watching Rob's interview with Joe Madureira. I didn't realize that this is the guy, Lulu Lullaby, or what's his name? That the guy that's drawing Ghost Pepper is he's the guy that's drawing Battle Chasers for Joe.
Really?
Yes. Which explains why I love Ghost Pepper so much.
Okay, that explains so much now.
Yep. Because I was like, that's why I love that book. I had no idea.
Hey. All right, well, that's something we need to pick up because I know there was, I think issue 2 came out.
Yeah, issue 2's out.
That's what I thought. And I still couldn't find that over at Up and Away.
I had to go to Comic Book World to get issue 1.
Okay. I might have to go over there or try to go to Queen City.
Yeah. Well, Comic Book World in Florence has them. They've got them in the back issue box, and they've got like 6 or 7 copies, and they've got a bunch of different variants too.
Damn. Okay, I might have to go over there, especially since I didn't even know that there was a blank variant cover for it.
Oh yeah. If you come over, let me know. I'll run out there with you.
Yeah, I will let you know ahead of time.
Cool.
But yeah, I needed to go over there. If I had to stop over at UPS to drop off a bunch of things.
Okay.
Earlier today, but I know there's the new Batman series that just came out.
The new what?
There's a new Batman series that came out, and this is like it's just called Batman. Yeah, but this is the first time in a long time that he's back to being in the gray and blue suit.
Yeah.
That was the Batman I grew up with.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's Jorge Jimenez is back on the book, which makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I got it on my pull list, so I'll just pick it up when I go to the shop.
I just picked up $300 worth of blank covers from Adam's Action Figures and Comics.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It got a little bit excessive, but
yeah, it happens.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
You can always just write it off in your taxes.
Well, good news is Art by Tuan just officially became a business in the state of Ohio. So
there you go.
I got LLC'd. I got applied for my vendor's license, got that taken care of. So
Good man.
Congratulations.
yeah, I'm like, well, time to start treating it like it's not just a hobby and see what happens. So
That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. So, Efrain, what's going on with you, buddy? How you been? Haven't heard from you in a while. I've seen you post your drawings and stuff, kicking ass, looking really awesome. If you guys have not seen Efrain's artwork, go to his page and check it out. It's really good. He's really into the whole anime style.
Oh. So he and I are probably good friends then.
Oh yeah. And I remember when I used to do my morning stream, the very first time I met Efrain, he came in and he had been watching Sean's show. So he came over and started watching me. His very first question to me was, "Do you believe in UFOs and aliens?" Which is funny.
valid question.
Well, the reason that it's important is because he says I'm coloring Dragon Ball manga page right now. He lives in Peru, and if you haven't been paying attention, they found those mummified miniature alien
Yeah.
bodies in Peru, and there's been a couple of shows on the interwebs that I've watched about them here in the last couple of weeks. People said,
What do you think?
People said that they were fake, and they did MRIs of them, and the one actually has a fetus in it, was pregnant. Exactly. So I don't know. We'll see. More interesting thing that in the world of holy shit, I didn't know that was real. The pyramids. What they're finding underneath the pyramids now is just crazy.
Oh yeah, like the fact that like we don't like are you talking about the thing where they sent the Sonic thing down and they're like, oh, these aren't pyramids, these are pillars.
Yeah,
that one.
That's one. But they found these chambers down there, and there's a metallic tic tac like sphere down there that is like 485 feet long and 180 meters tall. I was just listening to it. Joe Rogan's got a guy on there today. I was listening to it on the way home from the gym. I was listening to music at the gym, but on the way home, I was just kind of unwinding. So I'm going to go back and listen to it. But it's the latest episode of Joe Rogan. They're getting all into it and how the Egyptian government's covering it up, and because it ruins the narrative about what the pyramids are, and it's such a huge tourist generator for Egypt. But
yeah, I think it would attract more people.
Oh, I do too, without question. But the problem is that it screws up the accepted narrative of the way things are.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, I'm down to. I want to go look at them.
Yeah,
like,
go.
whoa.
I'll go with you.
Me too.
We'll write it off as a new art expense for my company.
We'll do the throwdown from there.
Yeah,
we'll just label it as research material.
Exactly.
Yeah. So this is a business retreat for sure. So
we're just using this opportunity to go over there, get some photos and some angles that we needed for a upcoming.
It's a mental health exercise expedition.
Look, see, I have it written down from my therapist.
There you go.
Dear diary.
Today we went 1,000 meters deep underneath the pyramids.
Turns out it is a pillar.
There are several pillars.
We also found a couple of things that look almost human. I named one of them Jeff.
Jeff is now at my house. I should not have taken Jeff.
Jeff woke up and boy, is he not happy.
I'm a bitch.
Oh, the whole beacon of light out of your bedroom. You're like, oh, that can't be good.
We can at least now say one thing. Whole ET glowing finger thing is not real.
He's got.
Not friendly.
Speaking of ET and Steven Spielberg, he has a new Alien movie coming out here at some point. I don't know when it's due to come out, but it's got all of Hollywood abuzz.
Ooh. Serious? When was the last time Spielberg actually did a movie?
It's been a while.
That's what I thought. It's like I'm just like thinking back. It's like when in the world has he? When was the last time I actually went to see a Steven Spielberg?
You know what? I can't name it.
In second grade, I did a report on Steven Spielberg.
Did you really?
Yeah, I actually I found it not too long ago in a big old tote full of stuff my mom gave me from when I was a kid, and like I drew like Steven Spielberg. It was an awful drawing, but I drew Steven Spielberg and all the movie icons that he was part of, and yeah.
Huh. That's cool.
I think I actually know what you're talking about because like second or third grade for me, we all had to like dress up and talk about like the people that influence us, like role models or something like that. I actually had to do a report on Walt Disney.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
At that point, and then it's like, mind you, I was also this was second and third grade. I didn't know much about Walt Disney until like way later. I found out other things.
Yeah.
I also had to do a whole bunch of drawings like Mickey Mouse and all that other stuff. It's actually pretty cool.
I did my school report on General Custer. I was in the second grade. I remember that. I don't know why.
Turns out has nothing to do with frozen custard.
No. Talk about being disappointed.
You're like, what is this? Speaking of frozen custard, we went to Dairy Queen yesterday. Because my wife really wanted to get a Blizzard, and I was like, okay, let's do it. So we got dinner for everybody at Dairy Queen, the whole fam, and then we got ice cream for everybody. We got Blizzards, all the kids got cupcakes. And do you know what we spent there to feed us, family of 5?
$60.
$70.
$70.
And I almost threw up.
Well, I think I can beat that. I took my brother to the Reds game last night.
Yeah.
And we each got 2 pieces of pizza and a small drink. Just guess how much that cost me.
2 pieces of pizza, small drink.
That was 4 pieces of pizza total.
4
and 2 small drinks.
95.42.
Second mortgage on your house.
No. 47.50.
Nice.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Yeah. But we had a good time, and he enjoyed the game, so that's all that mattered.
Yeah. But geez, it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah, it was just like, and I knew it was going to be that way. I was just, wow.
Yeah, same. I was like, I knew it was gonna be expensive, but then like she like said the total out loud, and I was just like, I didn't even want to give her my card. I just wanted to be like, hold on one second. Let me just like really go over this and see if this is what is right for our family right
Let me
now.
contemplate my life for a second.
This is going to be one of those other situations where you have to write your diary. Dear diary, I drove by a barbecue place and I could just smell the ribs. And it is killing me. But I know if I go there, it will kill my wallet first.
I said, dear diary, Jeff doesn't help with food costs at all.
It's
Taking Jeff back today.
Yeah, sir. Even crazy. Look at the comments. Coloring a Dragon Ball manga page right now.
oh yeah.
Question is, what we talking about this regular Dragon Ball Z Super? I'm more curious to ask. Hey guys, first time checking this out. Looks like we got somebody. Got Zachary commenting.
Oh, Zachary Weber, how you doing? First time getting to check this out. Zach is Zach, are you affiliated with the Cumberland Con? Is that right?
I give him a minute.
Regardless, welcome to the show. Thanks for stopping in and checking us out.
Majority of the page I need the commission here inked. Now it's time to color it in. Luckily, it's all blue.
What have you done? What have you done? No, Lima Heroes for Hope. Oh, okay. Lima. Okay. Well, again, welcome to the show. If you have any questions, feel free to throw them out there. We are here for your entertainment. If you ask kindly and throw singles, Tuan will get up on his table and dance like a monkey.
That is true.
I've seen him do it. It's worth the tip. Trust me. Hey, man. Hey,
That's how I get people at my booth.
Tuan, I got you, bro. I got you. Try to get you some money.
Good thing you pointed him out. As soon as it hit, I love my beach body.
Trying to make up that Dairy Queen debt.
All right, I gotta pay myself back.
Yeah, we're talking to him. So, Chad, have you read Ghost Pepper yet?
I have read the first one, the first issue. I haven't got a chance to get the second one yet.
Okay, yeah, I haven't read it yet. I've been too busy, but
I was wondering why the art style actually looked like no mask for a a while. It's just like I knew it was like a different name, but then now you pointed that out. It's like, oh well, yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna grab a book. I don't know if I talked about this last week or not.
I don't know why I'm talking about it. I rewatched Sinners again, and I got that Irish music going on in my head.
Oh yeah.
Which was happening at I was watching on TikTok, and there was a huge mob gathering of everybody actually dancing to that song. I guess there was a bunch of cosplayers, all cosplaying for Sinners.
Okay,
That'd be pretty sick.
This is the book that when we went to Comic Book World, Chad, to look for Ghost Pepper.
Yeah.
We were getting ready to leave, and I did one last sweep, and my eyes caught my eye.
Oh wow!
It's Escape by Rick Remender and Daniel Lacuna.
Uh-huh.
And it's basically like a World War II scenario. Look at that artwork. And it's dogs as like us. And the Nazis are bats.
I need to hit that.
It is gorgeous. And we went back to the comics to games, and I had them put it on my pull list. It's so funny because in the past 3 weeks I've made 3 adjustments to my pull lists, and I've gotten, if you haven't checked this book out by Rick Remender and Daniel Lacuna, it's amazing. The artwork is absolutely beautiful. But I stopped picking up Justice League. I stopped picking up Wonder Woman. I stopped picking up Superman. I stopped picking up all the Batman titles except the main title, and I picked up all these independent books. And it's just, they're really good.
It kind of tells you right there that a lot of people like you, myself, and so many others we're gonna love this Spider-Man, Batman stuff, but like we need new content.
Yeah. Yeah,
True.
definitely.
That new content really pulls in what we desperately needed.
And it's different. It's fresh, and that's very much. I'm searching for that.
Definitely have to find that and grab it when I I might actually try to stop by up and away on Friday. They're literally down the street from me at work.
Yeah. Are they still over there off of Pfeiffer Road?
Not in the big building, but they kind of went a little bit. They went a little bit further down the road.
Okay.
So they're not like right by where that big building right by the school and everything, where they used to be.
Is it a bigger shop or a smaller shop?
It's small. It's smaller.
Okay.
Like it's definitely downsized.
Yeah.
Which I mean, can't really blame them.
Yeah, it was. When we went out there the first time, as nice as it was, we were like, how is he going to sustain this? That's just, it's a lot.
It was a lot.
So what's everybody watching this week? Anything exciting?
Well, what am I watching right now? What did I just put on? I watched this Sundance Film Festival movie the other day with it's got Elijah Wood in it, and it's about this girl's house that gets broken into and some stuff gets stolen, and then she tries to get it back with him.
Yeah.
And it's like really trippy. It's a weird movie. It's funny, but then like it gets crazy, and then it's I can't remember the name of it, but I just watched it last night.
Was it good?
Yes, I loved it.
Huh, okay.
That's on that. As long as it's good.
Yeah, I was just like, Elijah Wood has like the Jedi braid hanging off the back of his head, and he's wearing like big thick glasses, and
Elijah Wood with braids.
yeah, well, he just has one single one.
I can't. I'm having a hard time picturing that. I can't picture Frodo literally with dreads.
Yeah, he's definitely a funny character.
Just doesn't seem to age, does he?
Nope, he still looks exactly the same. So
Yeah.
He's a vampire.
Pretty much. Excuse me. One more time.
bless it.
Thank you.
Easy sneezy. Someone's talking about you.
We can only hope. Somebody always is.
It's an old saying my grandpa used to say. If you sneeze once, someone's thinking about you. You sneeze 2 times, someone's talking about you. You sneeze 3 times, well, someone's really talking shit about you.
Oh, man. I usually only sneeze twice.
There was a point I did sneeze like 20 times. I'm like, okay, what group of people are really talking shit about me?
Who have I pissed off? Let me get on my list.
The shorter answer is who I didn't. I found out later who it was.
Exactly.
Oh, she was not a happy camper.
So we started watching. It's a movie on Prime. It's a series called Duster.
Okay.
It's set in the 70s. Josh Holloway, if you remember him from Lost, the guy with the long blonde hair.
Yeah.
He's the main character, and he works for this mob guy in Arizona. And there's this young black FBI agent who is tasked to try to bring down this criminal empire. And she ends up getting him to become her confidential informant by putting the screws on him about some stuff he'd done in the past. So it's I'm not really sure how we feel about it. We're 3 episodes into it. I think Tina's over it. I'll probably finish out the season, but I don't know that I'll, depending on how it goes. Because I don't think it knows what it wants to be. It's a dramedy. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's funny, but it's serious at the same time. So I don't know. I'd seen the ads for it, and it kind of reminded me of Roadkill Rampage because it's kind of got that grindhouse feel to it.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, okay, I got to check this out. And I don't know, man. It's kind of. I don't want to say I'm disappointed in it yet because I want to give it more time, but I just kind of. I don't think it's going to pay off.
You expected more.
Yeah, I expected more. One way or the other. Be a comedy or be a drama. Don't try to be both.
For sure.
And I definitely wanted just a drama. I wanted Grindhouse, and we're not really getting Grindhouse.
Yeah, I haven't really been watching anything new lately. In fact, if anything, I've been trying to rewatch some shows and movies I really did enjoy, just so I can actually try to draw some new content for myself, and because we we're a lot of talk right now is about the Demon Slayer movie coming out in theaters.
Oh yeah, we saw the preview for that.
Yeah, so I've been drawing some Demon Slayer content, but when I'm doing that, I'm usually also rewatching the series, and I completely forgot just how much of an emotional turmoil that show really brings out.
Huh.
At points, especially like the soundtrack and stuff. But if you're able to watch it, I know it's an anime, but it's on. They have seasons 1 through 5 on Netflix. And the movie's coming out. It's supposed to be its finale, but they split it into 3 parts.
Of course.
Yeah, well, from what I'm told by one of my friends who's actually read the manga, the fact that they actually split it into three movies tells you they're really going to be doing a lot of fighting content and doing a lot more detail that the manga really didn't show.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I'm like, okay, so there's going to be a crap ton of fighting.
So they're doing it for a reason, not just to string it out.
No, they're doing it to make sure that one, they're going to be getting be as faithful to the original source as possible, and at the same time try to really fill in some of the bits and pieces that the manga was unable to really want to bring out because of time constraints.
Okay.
If you didn't know, most comic artists that are independent, we tend to have like a month and a half or 2 on our end to actually try to get a book done. They have to get theirs done in like a week.
Yeah, that stuff's insane, man.
Like a week per chapter, basically. And it's like, are you kidding me? Found out a little bit more details. Not really a week. It's like they have to get like 3 chapters ahead.
Yeah.
Afterwards, it's like they release their content like weekly, but they have to keep up with that time frame and also try to be in their top spots. Like once you hit 15 out of 24 in certain publishers, they will start. You're going to be in the red zone of actually being canned.
Huh.
At that point, and when you get canned, you have like a month to wrap everything up.
Wow.
Yeah, that seems too aggressive.
They really push out. Trying to get new content for readers at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in a world where you knew that George Perez was going to be on the Titans for 7 years. You knew that John Byrne was going to be on the Fantastic Four for 8 years. You knew that John Romita Jr. was going to be drawing Spider-Man until he put him in the grave. You know, all these people had these long-ass runs on these books, and you don't get that anymore. You don't get that consistency, and it's just everything is now about let's get 6 issues out of somebody so we can put it in the trade, and it's just like so. The fact that those guys crank out the volume of work that they crank out is, to say the least, pretty freaking impressive.
Yeah, and then that's time. This is more of a pet peeve for me. Like, if you get yourself a really cool like art style cover that really gravitates towards me, and I'm about ready to pick it up, only to find the interior is like the complete opposite what I saw, I'm not gonna pick it up.
Oh yeah, and a lot of people are like that. And honestly, back in the day when I was younger, I would buy books just for the covers. Like anything John Byrne drew, I would buy. Even if it was just the cover. Or Michael Golden, or J. Scott Campbell, or guys like that. Nowadays, I look at it and go, "Oh, okay, I'll find a JPEG online somewhere."
Right.
I'm not paying, Well, now it's $12 because it's a variant. I'm not doing that.
You don't even need to go on Google anymore. If you're following them on social media on Twitter, they're going to be posting it up, posting that stuff up. You can just download the thing, and then go to some print shop. They'll be able to print it for you.
Yeah,
a giant poster.
Well, I have folders on my desktop. I've got like Marvel, DC, independent titles, and cool art.
Yep.
And there's hundreds of images in those folders.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I got the same thing on my phone, and my tablet and stuff. That I have a bunch of random photos that I see that I either screenshot or actually download it and be like, all right, inspirational artwork. Yeah, go back on here to actually see how they do this, how they did that.
Right.
So it helps me out down the road.
Oh yeah.
It works.
I had art that I liked once.
Once.
Yeah, and then I stopped liking all art. AI art's the only real art.
Oh, we're gonna go on that topic.
Chad, you have the floor.
But at the same time, I know this is also a topic I really don't like to bring up. But have you guys actually heard what's been going on with Dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's short-lived.
Yeah, I mean, we actually had so the place that I got my first artist spotlight at out here. Super cool dude, but he had another guy come in to do his first artist spotlight, and I'm very like, all right, let me go support another artist whose first time it is, because I know how it is, and most likely not a whole lot of people are going to show up, so let me go show up. So I did, and I'm talking to this guy, and he's talking to me like we're both new guys to the thing, and he's talking to me, and he goes, the guy who runs the place was like, hey, let me introduce you to Twan. He's another local artist. Maybe you guys can collab, because he was making his own book, and maybe he could do some art for you. And the guy goes, oh yeah, do you have any of your art? And I show him some of it, and he goes, yeah, well, if I'm ever looking for something not so realistic and cartoony, maybe I'll hit you up. And I was like, oh, well, that's a dick way to say that. But whatever, it is what it is. And then I go to look at his artwork, and it is, I'm like starting to notice things. And then I was like, oh yeah, she's got 7 fingers on one hand, and like that girl has 2 left hands. And then I'm looking, I'm like, oh, these are all AI generated pieces of art. So then he, like, the thing about it is everybody who goes there is tasked with doing a live sketch, like a commission piece for him.
Right.
And that piece did not match like his exquisite quality of art that he was selling at his table. And I'm like, yeah, 100%, it's all AI art. So then I was like, I had to reach out, and then the store owner ended up confronting that guy, and he was like, well, yeah, most of it is AI art, but I'm the one who's generating these images, and that turned bad. And I'm like, yeah, dude, don't do that. And then to be condescending to me, like, well, your art stuck, so if I ever need anything like that, I'm just like, what? Don't claim it as yours if you're gonna do it. I don't care if you generate images all day, but like, don't claim it as yours.
Right.
Like, don't claim that you made that art.
You're right. It's just basically like that meme that's going on, or that's I keep seeing that's going around. That's like calling yourself an artist when you use AI. It's like calling yourself a chef when you just microwave a burrito.
Hey, I am a. That burrito is phenomenal.
And I've been a chef for 35 years.
But you get what I'm talking about.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's like, I put extra cheese on top of that, so I am a chef.
I modified it.
Congratulations. Here's a cookie.
I diced up some onions and threw it in there.
Great. Now I'm hungry. I gotta go to Taco Bell. Anybody want anything?
Yeah. 2 chili cheese burritos.
Twice.
I'd want entirely too much. I do the thing where you go to Taco Bell, you order way more than you're actually ever going to eat.
Yeah.
Oh,
You do that a lot.
Well, because you don't want to still be hungry after you've eaten a whole bag of Bell food.
Yeah.
You got to play it safe. You got to over order because there's always leftovers.
mm-hmm.
My wife's like, you're not going to eat all that. I'm like, this time I am. And then I was like, yeah, you're right. There's no way I'm eating all this.
It's the same thing with my work. Once a month, we always get Dunkin' Donuts in the morning, and then when they have to do inventory, it's going to take a lot of us actually go through all the inventory, double check everything. They order like La Rosa's pizzas, and they order like 12 boxes full of like different types of pizza. And it's like, we're not going to eat all this. It's like, no, don't worry, it'll be good. It'll be good. Everybody will be able to eat it. And it's like it's still in the fridge for over a week. Anymore.
Hey, real quick, I showed you guys this stuff backstage, but I want to show it to the folks that are watching. My almost finished Cthulhu piece that I worked on this week. Thanks again to Chad for loaning me a couple of scraggly brushes so I could get that line work in there with the gray tones. So that is my Cthulhu piece.
It's so amazing.
And then we have finally finished Dark Helmet. So we will be taking these pieces to New York City for New York Comic Con. If anybody's interested, send me a PM, let me know. So there we go. All right, back to our regular schedule programming.
I need to take a look and see who's actually going to be going to New York. And Ronnie, if you have yourself a moment and be like, hey, I will transfer you this much money. Tell me how much this is going to be. And here's extra just because you did me a favor.
Yeah, I don't know how much I'm gonna, because I am going as Sean's assistant. So I don't know how much walk around time I'm going to get. I mean, I'm assuming I'll get some. I always do. But yeah, I'll be looking at stuff.
I've never been to New York.
It's
something.
It's I love it. I haven't been since 92. And I went 4 times in 5 years, 87, 89, 90, and 92. And I haven't been back since. We've driven past it a couple of times, going to Boston and going to Rhode Island for shows on 95 South, but we haven't been. So I'm excited to get to go back again. And the last time I saw Times Square, it was before the mouse bought it and turned it into Familyland.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll say hi to the naked cowboy over there.
You know, he's actually from Cincinnati. Did you know that?
You know what? That does not shock me one damn bit.
Yep, he is from Cincinnati.
Yeah, for some reason that does not shock me. I went to New York back in 2015. This was like the first time I actually got like a paid vacation at that point. I figured, you know what, if I actually get myself the opportunity to actually use it, I will want to go to New York with my portfolio and stuff to see all the artists, see where I need to be, and all that stuff. I was able to get there. We were able to start driving all the way over there. And I just had myself a blast, even though it was like 3 hours for me to get in line just to get my ticket.
Yeah.
Gotta love that.
For me, the thing about New York that I love so much, and we're all creatives. The city has an energy that is it's hard to define. I mean, I think Chad, you've been there, so you felt it.
Oh, I felt it. Like as soon as I got to the Times Square and all the other big name places, like I just felt that energy that you could. Like you said, it was definitely there. That it sparked a lot of creativity out of me.
Yeah, I mean that's really when we went in 1990 to kind of scout, and it was a recon mission. We went to New York Comic Con, and I was meeting people that I grew up idolizing my whole life there, and they were on the other side of the table, and we were all the same age. And some of the guys were a little older because I was 22, and that's when it became crystal clear to me that I could do it. That the only difference between what separated them from me was that they did it. So when I left that show in 1990, and we were already working on our first issue, I left with the passion locked in that I was going to do comic books for the rest of my life. And just being amongst all those creative people who all share the same passion that you do. And you can talk. And Twan, I don't know if you've ever heard me tell this story, but I would spend, like, I was with my buddies and I would tell them to go ahead because I would stand behind somebody and I would watch them draw.
Yeah.
I was at school. I was learning.
Absolutely.
And I learned how to make explosions with my thumbprint and ink on paper. I learned how to use a razor blade to draw speed lines on paper for motorcycles and vehicles. Just by watching guys do shit at the shows and people that I knew, and it was just magic. And we were there for 10 days, and I don't think I slept 8 hours in 10 days. I was so jacked. I couldn't sleep. When it was time to go to bed, everybody laid down and was sleeping. I was wired for sound, dude. I could not sit still. I was just so excited.
I will at least say one thing for my trip, for my first experience going to New York, and this is like outside of the convention. Like my family had friends that actually live in New York.
Okay.
Were able to actually stay over there, and because this was my first experience and all that stuff, they were like, "You gotta try some authentic New York pizza." And they took me to it, and I was expecting something great, and then it's just like, honestly, it was not that great to me. I went 4 different pizza places that they all say was actually great, and it's like, this isn't it. Like I was kind of overwhelmed, like underwhelmed.
Yeah, I like Chicago pizza better than New York pizza.
Yes.
Yeah. We the funny thing is, and we rolled up to a pizza joint. We were in Brooklyn, and we walked up to a pizza joint, and we ordered a large pizza, and the guy looked at us like we had three heads, and it didn't dawn on us until after we had started talking to the guy. Nobody there orders a full pie.
Oh yeah, no.
They order by the slice.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you come get what you need. You get a slice. You're like, what?
Right. We were like, what? No, we want a whole pizza, but there's four of us. Yeah. And he kind of like puckered his lips and kind of shook his head at us like tourists.
Yeah.
He was cool about it, but yeah.
Yeah, where was that information when I was actually there? I did not get that information at all. So when me and my Ohio family, we were asking for like one whole pizza, and the guy who was actually the place we went to was actually like close to Times Square. So I can't remember what the place was actually called, but I just remember the guy going, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Did you go to Little Italy at all?
No, that was one of the places I really wanted to actually try.
I see. That's where the real Italian food is. That's where. I actually have pictures because if you're not aware, Canal Street is the divider line between Chinatown and Little Italy.
Yeah, okay.
So I actually stood in right in the center of the intersection of Houston and Canal Street and took a picture one direction of Chinatown and turned around, took a picture of the other direction of Little Italy. But that's where you go. You'll get the best Italian food and you'll get the best Asian food.
I will definitely, the next time if I'm ever in New York, I will definitely have to check that out. But I at least did two things in New York that were off my bucket list anyways, which was three things. First thing was seeing the Statue of Liberty, then actually seeing the 9/11 memorial. But my biggest one was actually seeing the National History Museum, where it was like National Treasure, where Robin Williams was actually doing all the skits and stuff. Like just me as a little paleontology kid, just going on amazement from seeing all the dinosaurs and the skeletons and all the research that was actually done. I was a kid in heaven.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I didn't realize that I spent maybe 6 hours just in that museum.
Oh yeah, it's easy to do.
Well, I didn't know. I was kind of like dawned and amazed through the whole thing, and then I got told, it's like, "Hey, we've been here for like 6 hours, dude. You want to get something to eat?" It's like, there's no way. It feels like it's only been 20 minutes.
Yeah, we actually we took pictures on top of the World Trade Center. Me and my three buddies, and my friend used slide film in the camera. He didn't realize he had slide film, so he put the roll of film in his refrigerator with the intent of developing the film, and he never did do it. And then he eventually lost the roll of film, and then 9/11 happened. 7 years later or 10 years later. And so somewhere out there in the ether are pictures of me and my three friends on top of the World Trade Center on the observation deck.
I will say this: just going to that 9/11 museum that's right by where the memorial area is.
Yeah,
felt a huge weight.
Oh yeah.
I just felt everything. Like it just felt like there was a giant boulder on my shoulder.
Definitely.
And that did not leave me. Like I think I still have some photos of me just standing there, just completely shocked throughout the whole thing. At the same time, though, I also went to the beach, saw the ocean for the first time.
Oh wow, it's 5 after.
Is it?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Wow. See what happens when you're having a good time? All right, guys. Let's wrap it up. Twan, it looks fucking amazing.
Thanks.
Chad, you make me sick.
Right? So good.
Hey, Twan, is that going?
Yeah.
Is that a commission for somebody, or is that going to be for sale?
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna make prints, and then and the original is gonna go for the sales.
Let me know. I might be interested.
Right on.
Cool beans. See, you come on here, you do artwork, and you make a sale. How good is that?
Making sales. Love it.
All right, folks. Let me turn around my big beautiful face, and it is big and it is beautiful. Ah! Okay. All right, folks. We're going to get out of here. We want to thank you all for spending a little bit of your evening with us. We greatly appreciate it. So please come on by next weekend and check us out again. We will all be here. For Ed and Twan, this is the Ficus saying so long, everybody. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.